What's up guys, Jam here. Today we'll be covering chapter 36 of Arc 5. Chapter 35 ended with Subaru shocked at Capella being alive while she was crushing Krush's head. Chapter 36 picks up exactly from where we left off with Subaru's body shaking in fear. Capella continued to laugh as she put more pressure on Krush's head. Krush's eyes were starting to roll back into her head. Capella mocked Subaru for falling for her obvious trap and reveals that she was a little girl chained to the dragon. Subaru tells her to shut up and to move her foot already, which caused Capella to laugh even harder. Subaru's blood began to boil, but he knew better than to charge at Capella. He had to think of a way for them to escape. The mission had already failed, but it wasn't worth their lives. Subaru grabbed his whip and struck a shelf on the wall. He then grabbed a metal bus that was decently large and threw it at Capella. Subaru was speechless. The left side of Capella's face was completely torn off, but she wasn't bothered in the slightest as she continued to mock Subaru. Capella then shot a black whirlwind at Subaru, which knocked him into a nearby table. "What's wrong? Are you so stunned by my beauty that you can't even move? What just happened? Are you serious? Just use your eyes for once." Before Subaru could come to terms with what just happened, Capella smacked him with her dragon tail. While Subaru was struggling to get up, he realized that Capella's authority was transformation. While Capella approached Subaru, she began to show off her power, first transforming back into a little girl, then a fully grown woman, and then a maiden with a lewd smile. "Now, how do you like me?" Subaru was utterly speechless. He couldn't rule out the possibility that Capella could use her ability on others. Has your waterlogged brain finally realized the identity of those disgusting flies? Capella burst out laughing as she waited for Subaru's answer. "They're the people in this building that you transformed." "That's correct, but you were pretty slow, so no prizes. I won't give you any appreciation. Ah, pointless scum, why do you even exist? Anyway, I am totally unreadable." Subaru couldn't believe that someone could be so cruel and disgusting. Capella continues explaining how human beings are ugly and they deserve to be just as ugly as giant flies. Subaru could not take any more of her insane rambling and begged Capella to kill him. Capella starts laughing again and mentions that she would never do something that brutal. "I see now." "Do you? Well, now that you understand, quickly give your appreciation to Capella. Let yourself be melted by Capella's love and become my favorite piece of meat. Go to hell." Subaru used his whip to grab Capella's foot and yank her into the air. Taking advantage of the situation, Subaru picked up Krush and begins to run. Capella stretched her arms out to chase Subaru. Her hands were changed into the heads of a snake and a lion. Subaru's right foot had already started bleeding again. He was barely managing to dodge Capella's attacks. Meanwhile, Capella was having a blast destroying everything in the room and creating a large cloud of smoke. "Hey meat, I can see you." Breaking through the smoke, the lion's head suddenly rushed in. It bit Subaru's right foot and tore off a large chunk of flesh. At that moment, Subaru and Krush crashed onto the floor. Capella slowly approached the two, cackling as usual. She stretched her hand to the wound on Subaru's right foot. "I wonder what kind of ugly meat you'll become." Capella began to inject her black blood into Subaru and Krush. Subaru screamed out in pain until he passed out. Once that was done, Capella went back to her little girl form without her dragon tail. Her gaze fell on the wall that had been destroyed when the decoy dragon had been attacked. My, they were pretty decent after all. Capella took to the sky in her dragon form and let out a loud roar. At that moment, black flames engulfed the city. And that sums up chapter 36 of Arc 5. Let me know what you thought of the chapter in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.